how's it going? Today we're going to go over how to draw Venom versus Spider-Man Christmas. So basically it's going to be like, the Christmas version of the face-off. It's going to be simple, easy for beginners. Only going to be like an 8-minute video, so stay all the way to the very end. And that is pretty much it, okay, guys? So let's get started, all right? One thing before I start is don't forget to hit the subscribe and click the bell notification if you like learning how to draw stuff in this short amount of time, right? They're all my videos are like 8 to 10 minutes. So if you like, Pokemon, Fortnite, dinosaurs, Godzilla, all that stuff, I'm going to put it on the channel here. I put 3 videos a day and then I put it into the playlist after that. Go to the playlist page later. So anyways, that's it. Let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with Venom on this side and Spider-Man on this side. So right now I'm going to start drawing like the kind of front area of Venom. Like, so let me see. Like right here I'm going to draw the curve of the Venom, front of Venom's face. Obviously it's going to be the top part of his face. I'm going to pull down and it's going to have his lip sticks out because Venom has a lip unlike Carnage. At least usually. Pulling in right there, pulls back in this kind of smiley like look. Gonna go over here for the hat next, and I'm gonna throw straight line like that. It's like straight, but it has that texture to it for the hat. Down over here for the back of the neck. And it's gonna hold back for his trapezius because Venom's like a huge dude. Gonna go for the rest of the hat over here. Throw in that little texture right there, and then I'm gonna go across, same thing. Right? You get that brim of that Christmas hat, and then pull back here. Gonna pull from the front, curve back, down. Over here, the back here, pull up for kind of the folding of that hat. Pull down here for the kind of the tip of that hat, and then same thing for the ball, that texture, that little popcorn looking ball, right? Go over here to the teeth. And it's really just like a long triangle aiming downward. Almost think of them like icicles if you want to think of like a Christmassy vibe to it. Straight line over here. He's opening his mouth, so he has this skin flap that opens up, and it's in the mouth of lizards and stuff. Let's go to the eye. Down here. And for the bottom part of the eye, I'm going to curve, just a simple curve. For the top, it's going to have this flamey, zigzaggy texture to it. It's just one way to simplify it. You don't have to do that. Just to make them look a little bit more liquidy. Go over here, line out for the tongue. Pull back, giving some girth to that tongue, but not all the way here, because right now we're going to do the bottom of the mouth. Right? This same zigzag pattern for the teeth. This line's going to come down for the lower lip. Chin. It's going to pull back right here for the jaw and then pull up. Line over here for the bottom of the neck. Down here for like the Adam's apple area. Down here as well for the rest of the neck. We can pull a line from the back here, down here. That's a sternocleidomastoid. It's a muscle that comes from the back of your ear, kind of, around that area, and it's going to pull down like a cord. You see it a lot in superheroes. It becomes bigger and then smaller. It goes to the pit of the neck over here. Let's put like a line over here. You never know. So that's it for Venom on this side. Let's go over here to Spider-Man. He's smaller in stature, so right off the bat, I'm going to find out where his eye is going to be. I'm going to try to draw him close to that tongue. So I'm going to curve here for the front of his face. It's kind of, you're going to, like, this is the top of his nose, and that's the eye. It's going to be a little curve back. Curve back here for his head, right? Going to go to the front of here for the nose area, pulling down. Back of the jaw. Right there, pulling back, and then it's going to pull up just a bit. Let's find the brim of that hat, right? Same thing as with Venom, that same, it's a straight line, but it's bubbly because of the texture. Line down over here. And then this one's going to go a little bit low now because he's not a giant buff dude. He's got this huge muscles in his back. Spider-Man really doesn't. I mean, in most incarnations, he's usually like significantly smaller than Venom. But they pull a line in here, then pull down like so. They pull a line over here as well for the shoulder area, just to show that he's around there. Line over here for that same chord, but it's smaller. All right, let's draw into that hat. Gonna go over here, find one edge of that brim of that hat, go over here to the other side as well, the edge of the brim, and let's go across. Okay, let's go back here for the front of the head for the hat. Down, go over here where it folds over on the other side of the hat, and then we're gonna go over here, we're gonna find it from the tip into there, right? Let's find the ball at the end of that popcorn looking ball. Let's jump into his eye, okay? His eye is gonna be over here. Curve on the top. Curve right here. Let's do a little explosion-y shape of the front there. It's like this, that's why I think of it like a firecracker explosion. Like that's why I think about that first bit on his neck here, on his face. And then we're going to pull a line over here. We're going to pull up. Remember, make these lines thinner than the lines you just used for him because they're detail lines. Go over here. And as you're drawing these spider lines, you're wrapping them around the head. They're going back. They're obviously starting from here, but as you pull down, they're kind of wrapping around here. Wrapping around here, you know? Right? Wrapping around the face. Like this, it's like boom, like a spider on your face, right? We're gonna pull down, down, and then you pull like another down here. And then you have these web patterns. Again, make them, the lines that you're using need to be thinner. But see those lines right there? It's not like you have to count them, right? You just kind of place them generally around. There's no like number of webs they have to do. I mean, I guess if you're making a movie, you need them, or a cartoon, they need to be consistent. But for just a drawing, you don't need to. They don't need to be consistent. And the neck is easy. You just go line across, like so, and there you go. It has that pattern. You know, you don't need to over labor it. And maybe throw like a line here in his tongue to make that a little more consistent. That's it. That is a Christmas Venom versus Spider-Man standoff. I hope you enjoyed that. If you enjoyed that, hit that like. Another thing is share the video somewhere. Share it with a friend. Share it on Twitter or anywhere there's a share button and it shares it in 2 seconds. Helps the channel out for the algorithm. And that's it. Merry Christmas. I'll see you later, all right? Talk to you soon. If you liked it, by the way, say hi to me in the comments, okay? See ya.